If you want to bid jobs, you have to be the low bidder. Actually, this is a common myth among many contractors, and it's simply not true. Hi, I'm Daniel Quindemil with I Am Builders, and this is part 3 of the Explode strategy: build relationships and win lifelong clients. Most contractors are under the impression that you always have to be the cheapest to win jobs. Now, think about it. If you were an owner and you were building a world-class restaurant with exotic finishes and high-end millwork and maybe luxury tile, would you hire the cheapest guy? Think about it. No, not a chance. You would hire the person that is most qualified to do the best job for your restaurant. Now, if the only thing your client has to go by is the price, then that's what they're gonna go by. But what if you implement some proven sales principles to nurture those relationships, get them to like you, and establish yourself as an expert for their project? That's what we're gonna show you how to do today. So strategy number 1, build relationships. In our line of work, face-to-face relationships are just so critical. It's tempting to stay on the other side of the computer when you're busy and just send them an email, but there's just something different about meeting a client in person. If you've been following our strategies, you will have already been visiting potential clients and introduced yourself. Now we're gonna activate a little known marketing principle called the mere exposure effect. Have you ever met someone a few times, maybe spread out over a couple of months, maybe had some small talk, but never really had an in-depth conversation? But every time you saw that person, you kind of felt familiar with them and you kind of took a liking to them. This is called mere exposure. Familiarity breeds liking. We can actually simulate the same subconscious activity ourselves by making multiple touch points with your client. This works with both new clients and existing clients. You're gonna wanna make a touch point at least once every 10 to 14 days using a different touch point method. Here are the most common touch points. You can visit their office, you can email them, you can call them, maybe create an online ad through Facebook or Instagram, pass by the job site, text them, or maybe send them your bid. That counts also. You can easily set up a schedule to make sure that they receive at least one touch point every 10 days. Now, if you're gonna visit them, just say, hey, I was in the area and I thought I'd stop by. Or after submitting a bid, call them and follow up to see where your numbers are. Again, what matters is the touch point. If you wanna get a little techie and make your company known as a quality brand, create an ad on Facebook or Instagram using your client's email. It could just be an image of a building you built with your logo on it. Take a high quality picture with your DSLR camera or at least portrait mode on your smartphone and add a little logo on the bottom right and set your Facebook ad to show them your ad every 10 days. This is how you build and nurture relationships. Strategy number 2, establish yourself as an asset and an expert. What actually wins the job is gonna be your perceived value and expertise. Everyone thinks that clients hire only on price, but that's just not true. They only hire on price if that's all they have to go by. But if you're a highly specialized expert contractor, that almost guarantees success on their job. They're likely to pay a little bit more for you. Establish your expertise by offering value engineering or a better quality method for the same price for their construction project. In sales, you have to always be closing, but in construction, there's a similar method that you always have to be demonstrating expertise. Owners and general contractors like working with solid contractors who are experts in their field. There are just way too many contractors who know just enough to get the job done, and they never really offer any additional value other than their labor. Be different. Be the one that helps the GC or the owner coordinate the job. Strategy number 3, brand your company. Consider branding your company with a professional logo, a website, company shirts for you and your employees, high quality business cards, professional looking templates, and brochures if you're in the residential market. You can do all of this at Fiverr.com and Vistaprint.com. Fiverr is great to hire someone for website and graphic design work, and Vistaprint is great for printing brochures and shirts. You're gonna need this for your sales and your prospecting and even your negotiations. If you're in the residential market, this is gonna set you apart big time from your competitors. The key is to have everything branded, even your proposals, change orders, and T&M tickets. Professional companies use branding. Many contractors look like they work from the back of their truck, so make sure you have a professional image. Now to summarize, build relationships by becoming familiar with your client using multiple touch points. Establish yourself as an asset and an expert, and brand your company and demonstrate your professionalism and your expertise. That's part 3 of the Explode strategy. If you want to get all these videos emailed to you for free so you can see them later, click the link and enter your email and we'll send it over to you. That concludes the basics of the Explode strategy. I'm Daniel Quindemil, founder and CEO of I Am Builders. Sign up today and let us help you estimate more projects. See you soon.